You have been lied to about trauma. You've been told it is a memory, a psychological ghost haunting your mind, something you need to talk your way out of. But this is a fundamental misunderstanding of your biology. Trauma is not in your head. It is in your electric suit. There is a mechanism within you, a biological kill switch for stress, that modern society has conditioned you to suppress. Animals use it every day to survive death. Ancient Qigong masters used it to cultivate immortality. It is the bioelectric shake. Today, on the Codex of Reality, we are going to decode the physics of your fascia. We will explore the piezoelectric effect, the muscle of the soul, and the exact protocol you can use to physically discharge years of stored trauma in a matter of minutes. Welcome to the code of your own reality. The biological fear and the psoas. To understand the solution, we must first understand the storage facility. Deep within your core, burying itself from the lumbar spine through the pelvis and into the femur, lies the psoas major. In Taoist traditions, this is known as the muscle of the soul. In modern biomechanics, it is the primary hip flexor. But in the context of survival, it is the guardian of the freeze response. When your brain perceives a threat, whether it's a tiger in the grass or an aggressive email from your boss, your reptilian brain sends a signal to the psoas to contract. It pulls you into a fetal ball to protect your soft underbelly and vital organs. This is the start of the fight or flight response. Here is the problem. In the wild, once the threat passes, the animal shakes. It discharges that massive kinetic energy charge. But you? You sit in traffic. You sit in a meeting. You repress. You hold still. You have been socially conditioned to keep it together. Because that energy is not discharged, the psoas remains tight. It stays contracted. Over years, this chronic tension signals to your brain that you are still in danger. It creates a feedback loop of anxiety. The trauma is literally trapped in the tissue. But the psoas is just the container. The mechanism that locks it in place, and the key to releasing it, lies in the material that wraps every inch of your body, the fascia. The electric suit and piezoelectricity. For decades, anatomy books erased fascia, treating it as useless packing material. We now know it is a continuous, liquid crystalline matrix that connects your toes to your tongue. It is a sensory organ, richer in nerve endings than your skin. And it possesses a property that is the secret to the bioelectric shake: piezoelectricity. Piezo comes from the Greek word for pressure. Certain materials, like quartz crystals, bone, and collagen fibers in your fascia, generate an electrical charge when mechanical pressure is applied to them. This is how a gas grill lighter works. You click it, a hammer hits a crystal, and a spark is created. Your body is a bioelectric battery. When you move, you generate voltage. When you are traumatized, the fascia becomes rigid. It dehydrates. It turns from a fluid gel into a stiff solid. This freezes the energetic charge of the trauma into the physical structure of your body. You are literally carrying the voltage of past events, frozen in your connective tissue. To release this, we cannot just stretch. Stretching pulls on the fibers, but it doesn't necessarily change the state of the matrix. We need to generate a specific frequency of vibration, a seismic wave through the body, to melt this ice. We need to utilize the piezoelectric effect to generate enough voltage to rewrite the signal. We need to shake.